Dear friends, dear colleague, welcome back to the Mangano Digital Academy and welcome back to the Essential of Digital Dentistry. In this video number 7 of the Make section, we'll talk about a new very powerful device that we can have in our own dental clinic in order to work very well with the 3D printing technology, the DFAB by the DWS System, an innovative device particularly designed and conceived for the dental clinic, for the chairside, for in-house application. But before to go there, let's summarize a little bit the digital dentistry, how it works. It is based obviously on 4 steps: the data acquisition, we goes from real to virtual thanks to CBCT, for example for the surgery, from intraoral scanner, desktop face scanner, digital condylography for digital prosthodontists. We gather all the information on our patient and we goes from real to virtual. We send all this information to the dental technician. The dental technician using software elaborate a project, can be a project for the prosthesis, can be a project for the surgery, for the ortho, it's not important. The point is that this project can be then transferred into computer-assisted manufacturing software and devices like milling units, 3D printer, SLS, SLM machine, in order to produce something, in order to go from virtual to real, go back to real. And then we can apply, we can use these products, we can use these devices, we can use these, prototypes sometimes. So this is digital dentistry, and the question today, the question of the lecture today is it possible to print hybrid ceramic crowns with a DFAB? Yes, it is, and I will show you a digital workflow that is finalized with hybrid ceramic crowns, exactly printed with DFAB, this new innovative device by DWS Systems. So we had this patient had 2 implants in the posterior maxilla on the left side, 1 second premolar and 1 first molar. The implants have been already placed, 2 BT safe from BTK Biotech Povolaro di Dueville, Italy. We captured the intraoral scan of the position of these implants. Usually we proceed so with our CS3700. First we remove the healing abutment and we capture the mucosal collar and the master model. Then we capture the antagonist arch and the bite, and after this we can screw in our scan bodies, in this case from the BTK company. The scan bodies are captured in full in order then to capture and to transfer the position of the implants to the dental technician. The dental technician receives this scan, the master model with and without the mucosal collar and without the scan bodies, and then is capable to, in the same position obviously, and then the dental clinician is capable to model the restoration. In this case 2 implant supported crowns, supported by individual hybrid abutments that are also designed inside a computer assisted design software. These individual hybrid abutments are usually conceived for then being milled in zirconia and then being assembled, cemented extraorally on a titanium base. This is how we proceed usually with the monolithic restoration, and the monolithic restoration are usually in zirconia or in lithium disilicate in the anterior area. In this case, I will show you the application of the same workflow with a new product, this DFAB from DWS Systems, a very powerful, compact desktop machine, incredible fast, capable to print hybrid ceramic in a very short time frame with very good results. So we can use this modeling of the individual hybrid abutment, we can use the modeling of the crowns in order to, finalize the wall case, as you can see in red the individual abutment and in gray the crowns, to finalize the wall case using the DFAB in a full in-office workflow, very fast and very predictable. How does it work? We have 2 options. We have the DFAB desktop without a computer, very compact and very beautiful also to see, and also the one with the computer inside, the DFAB version. It's important to underline a very important possibility here. We simply transfer our STL file using, for example, a USB key, and we import, the dental assistant can usually do it very fast and very predictably, the files inside the software, the Nauta for DFAB Photoshade. Then we need to decide the color. We have 3 options of color, 3 layers of color. the occlusal portion, the mid portion, and the portion that is closest to gingiva. And in this case, we choose an A35 to A2 restoration for the restoration in this case. And also we printed in Iris Plus, a monochromatic material, in A3.5 the individual hybrid abutment. So we printed in two different sessions. In the first session we used an Iris Max Photoshade A2, A35 for the crowns, and then in a second separate session we printed with Iris Plus A35 the individual abutment. The technology is super powerful and we can obtain the crowns in a very short time frame, 22 minutes overall for 4 crowns. We can also print up to 5 crowns in this machine, 11 minutes only for the individual hybrid abutment. Then we can of course remove the plate, and we can place the plate inside this device that is used for cleaning, the restoration for the removal of the excess of resin. We can work for 3, 4, 5 minutes here in alcohol in order to remove the excess of resin. Then when everything is perfectly clean, we can go with the final characterization and polymerization in this dedicated DCURE device that is for the polymerization. And basically it is what we did. We removed the restoration from their supports and we place it into the DCURE. Here are the restorations before to be removed by the support, but the easy removal is granted by the technology implemented by the DFAB and the DWS for the removal of the crown. Obviously we can characterize, we can glaze, we can polish more or less. The point is that the ability of the dental technician is still key, but we have anyway for the Photoshade technology 3 levels of colors that is very important to replicate what happened in the mouth of the patient. And after the characterization and after the crowns have been glazed, these hybrid crowns that are hybrid rasic ceramic, they look perfect and they are ready for being applied clinically, because the whole stuff is ready, the crowns are ready, and also the individual hybrid abutments are ready, so we can cement extraorally the individual hybrid abutment over our titanium basis, and then we can place, screw this individual hybrid abutment, and then we can obviously finalize the case by the delivery of the Iris Max Photoshade crowns that are considered final restoration. So basically they can be considered as final restoration because of their property, because of their color, because of their translucency. They are nice and they are hybrid ceramics and they can stay like final definitive restoration, or can be used, like in this case, as long-term provisional before to transform them into something else, for example monolithic zirconia restoration, monolithic zirconia crowns. But as we can see, the difference in terms of color exists, but it's not so huge. I mean, the material are totally different and it is not fair to compare hybrid ceramics with full ceramic, full zirconia monolithic crowns. But anyway, the two options are available for the final definitive restoration of these implants. But the first option with the DFAB is definitely easier and faster and can do it fully in office in a very short time frame, at least when compared with the zirconia restoration that require at least 2 days of post-processing. They need to be sintered in an oven, and everything is quite more tricky and difficult, obviously. So we have now this new option with the DFAB, a revolutionary machine for in-office restoration, a fantastic printer, and we can use it every day in our clinic to make our final restoration. So thank you very much for your kind attention.